Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into a tool that is, honestly, a make-or-break piece of kit for any trader out there, the Trading Journal. And we're on a mission to find the absolute best free option for 2025. Yeah, let's kick things off with this because it's so important. Without the right tools to really track what you're doing and learn from your screw-ups, trading can feel, well, it can feel like you're just lighting money on fire. A journal is your first and best line of defense against that. So that really gets to the heart of the problem, right? The dilemma that every single trader, whether you're a rookie or a veteran, has to deal with. You know that feeling, right? The rush, the thrill of the market, it's addictive. But as fun as it is, just trading on a gut feeling, that's a one-way ticket to inconsistency. And honestly, it's a recipe for disaster. You need something more solid to stand on. Look, if you're serious about this, you've got to have answers to these questions. Not just guesses, but cold, hard answers. What's actually working? Where are you bleeding cash? Without that data, you're just gambling. And gambling is not a strategy. All right, so enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. This is how you build what we're calling your performance playbook. This is how you go from just guessing to actually knowing. You know, a good trading journal isn't just a dusty old logbook. It's way more than that. Think of it as your personal coach. It's a mirror that shows you your habits, the good and the bad. And it's a map that gives you the clarity you need to find your way through the markets and get better over time. But here's the thing. There are a ton of options out there, and they all scream free. So how in the world are you supposed to pick the right one? Well, to cut through all that marketing noise, we put together a pretty tough 7-point checklist. So here's how we judge them. First up, ease of use. Is it a dream to use or a total nightmare? Next, import options. How hard is it to get your trades in there? Then, analytics. Does it actually tell you anything useful? Number 4, backtesting. Can you stress test your ideas? Fifth, a big one, data privacy. Then, maybe the biggest one, true free access, no sneaky paywalls. And finally, innovation in AI. Is this thing built for the future? This is really what separates a pro tool from a glorified spreadsheet. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. We took this checklist and put the top contenders head to head. And wow, the differences are pretty wild. So we grabbed 5 of the biggest names you'll hear about, the ones that are always popping up in forums and reviews. These are the ones we put under the microscope. Let's start with automation. I mean, it's like night and day. On one side, you've got tools using AI to make importing your trades totally painless. And on the other, you're literally typing in every single trade by hand. And then, when you get to analytics, whoa, the gap is massive. Some platforms are giving you hundreds of professional-grade stats. Others, like a Notion template, are basically a blank slate. You have to build every single chart and formula yourself. And this, right here, brings us back to that really important question of what free actually means. Some platforms have a free tier that's so locked down, it's almost useless. But others, they're actually free. No catches, no subscriptions. Okay, so here's the big picture, the full scorecard. And you can see the trade-offs immediately, right? TradesViz is an absolute beast for analytics. But hey, it's not actually free. UltraTrader has auto-sync, but the free plan is super restrictive. Then you have Stonk Journal and Notion, which are genuinely free, but they're completely manual and have zero backtesting or AI. And then you see TradersJournal.app. It's the only one that really nails it across the board, from its AI import to its live replay feature and, most importantly, that free forever promise. It's why it gets that perfect 7. All right, so after putting all these journals through the ringer and scoring them, a really clear winner started to pull ahead, especially when you focus on what truly free should mean for a trader like you. And that quote just nails it, doesn't it? A so-called free tool isn't free at all if it's holding you back. If it's hiding the features you need to grow behind a paywall, you are paying for it, just in a different way. So, after all that, what's the verdict? Which journal actually delivers on the promise of being powerful, packed with features, and genuinely, truly free? Well, out of all the contenders, only one, just one, managed to hit a perfect 7 out of 7 on our checklist. It ticked every single box we threw at it. And that winner is TradersJournal.app. It just completely stood out from the pack by offering a modern, complete set of features without any of the hidden costs or frustrating limits we saw everywhere else.
So let's dig into why it won, right? You're getting these really powerful time-saving features like AI import and backtesting, stuff that other platforms charge a premium for, and it's all completely free. No sneaky data caps, no features behind a paywall. That's a huge deal.
Now, hey, this doesn't mean the other tools are useless, not at all. It's all about what you need. If you're a total data geek and you're willing to pay, TradesViz has analytics that are second to none. And if AutoSync is your number one thing, UltraTrader does it. Just be ready for a very limited free ride. And look, if you just want something super simple and totally manual, Stonk Journal is a solid, private, 100% free choice. And for you DIY folks out there who love building things from scratch, a Notion template is your playground. At the end of the day, here's what it all boils down to. You need a tool that's on your side, one that helps you grow instead of putting up roadblocks. The whole point is to find something that helps you learn from every single move you make. So we'll just leave you with this one last thought. Every single trade you make, win or lose, is telling a story. It's a story about your strategy, your discipline, your psychology. The only question left is, are you using the right tool to finally start reading it?